now you see me swimming in an open water. I'm so confident that if I look like 2 years ago, I was afraid. I was crying before getting in the water.
All right, we are here again on our live weekly interview, and today is going to be our inspirational. And what we're going to be talking about today is how Fanny from Oregon, who used to have Shin Pain, is now actually winning back-to-back triathlon, duathlon, and even MTB races. How is she doing this one? But before that, I want to welcome everyone. If you are tuning in, you're an Ironman finishers, cyclists, swimmers, runners, and wannabe triathletes, just like how I was before, and even Fanny here, welcome. And I would love for you to just comment, engage, like, or put a heart, click the heart button, knowing that you are there and we're not alone here, and making sure that we talk to you, because this live interview is for you. What we want to share for you is actually for us to learn from Fanny's experience, who used to not know much about triathlon. Okay, but before anything else, let's welcome Fanny Hollingshead from Oregon. Hello, Fanny. How's it going? How are you today?
Good.
Welcome.
Hi, everybody.
All right. Well, Fanny, we have been watching you, and you have been winning. Let me just actually show everyone. I did prepare a presentation here because it's just so hard for me to keep up with Fanny. Fanny is a fan of MTB races, and just early this year, I believe this one was either April that we started, and then you have back-to-back, and she said, Coach, I want to do the MTB races here in Oregon, which is popular on those mountains there. Amazing. And she on the first image here, she did 70 miles with about 7,000 feet elevation gain on an MTB bike. Okay. And after that, she went back again in another race, and this time with 4,300 feet elevation gain. On this particular one, she actually won first in age group. And before that, she was actually very worried. Oh, Coach, I'm not sure that's so many hills. Am I going to be okay? And she was not just okay. She actually won her age group. This second one here, she should have won, but unfortunately, she was riding with her husband. Her husband got a flat, and that slowed her down. So, Fanny, that was your MTB race. And guess what? This one, triathlon duathlon race, this was very recent, actually. And she started with one race after another. Actually, this one here, let me see. So she did here a sprint duathlon. And then the next one, the weekend before, she actually did an Olympic triathlon. She was top of her age group. Fanny, how does it feel winning? Did you expect yourself to be actually winning the races?
Be honest, Coach.
Yeah.
Inside me, I want to.
But you want to win.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I had this lion inside me that was ready to come out.
Okay. Especially after COVID.
Yes.
No races, just get feisty challenges. So you have been training hard, but then you have not really gone out there because there's the COVID, and especially with triathlon, you are new to triathlon. And in fact, you are just about to race your first 70.3 in the next 8 weeks. Okay. But even before that 70.3 coming up, you have done a lot of training of finishing the distance and just getting faster and faster. So did you expect to do well, or did you expect to win? Which one? Or there's no expectation?
To do well.
To do well.
do well in an expectation because I didn't want to get disappoint myself. But
Okay.
I had like I feel
Maybe.
confident
Good.
because uh, I have I've been trusting the training that you've been giving me, and
Okay.
so in every
Good.
time when I was doing a race, I just remember just trust the training, and you
Just the
will be
training.
fine. And
Just the training.
just that gave me a lot of confidence. Yeah,
Was that
and
hard for
enjoy it.
you? Yeah. Okay. Was that hard for you to trust the training in the
Oh,
beginning? In the beginning. In the beginning, right? Like
yes, in the
we
beginning.
just like we've never. Okay, everyone, you're listening to this or you're viewing this, hashtag live if you're viewing this right now. If it's a replay, hashtag replay, and say hello if you're just tuning in. So we have Fanny here who we're interviewing, who's actually been winning back-to-back races. So I'm asking her right now, because I have not met her in person, unfortunately. Okay. So she's in Oregon. So when we met in person, it's basically online through the 30-day swim bootcamp, which is I'm going to show it later. So when I start giving you the training, was it hard or easy for you to trust the training?
Um, you know what? It was in the middle
Okay.
because I was looking the training, and especially I wanted to be fast, fast, just like that.
Like fast?
And yeah, and so then I was looking the hours and looking the train, and I was thinking, okay, this is going to make me go, fast? And I was like, just trust the train because I used to
Okay.
be the person that used to put a lot of mileage and a
Oh,
lot
okay.
of hours.
Okay.
And so, and with you are learning how to control myself and just go good, not to go fast, fast, fast all the time. And
Okay.
so it can help me to understand more my body, to get to
Right.
know myself.
Yeah.
And in the beginning was, hard, but after I started keep going, I was like, oh wow, this is different. And so I started
Yeah.
enjoying it and I started
Gotcha.
trusting more the training.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And so now when I see, oh, okay, that's what I have to
You,
do. Okay.
you just do
Yeah.
it. You just do it. Makes it easier for your mind to, right? So,
Yes.
okay. So we have Lisa tuning in. Hey, Lisa, how's it going? From Oregon too. All right. So now that's very good, and I think mainly maybe because we met online when you signed up for the 30-day swim bootcamp, which you did amazing. All right. Let me see. So Fanny actually did this one right here. I don't know how she did it, but she did it. Okay. So her critical swim speed from 234 to 152. So critical swim speed basically is kind of like FTP test or threshold test. There's a formula for that. But where she came from, she didn't really have much endurance with the 400 time trial, and she got it both of them under 2 minutes per 100 yards. This is without seeing me in person and basically following what I give her, giving the feedback, and then implementing that. Of course, she has to give feedback also. And she did that in 30 days. That was Dan also. Were you surprised that you
Um,
actually got that?
Actually, yes. Everything that I've been learning is just with you. You're the way how to teach me how to swim because I didn't know anything. And with you, it's their baby steps. You have to
Gotcha.
go for level 1 to level 2.
Yeah.
And I was level 0.
Level zero. Oh, you're so humble.
And so, and today actually I was swimming and I was thinking, oh my goodness, how much been improving, so it is amazing, just you have to trust the training, trust the coach because I've been learning a lot. And
That's good to hear.
I have sometimes I have go to my old habits and I like,
Mhm.
oh, go back and look, don't do that
Okay.
again.
So I
So
wanted to ask you because you told me that your husband is a swim coach.
yeah.
Is that right? So, swim coach. So now you're asking help from a stranger once day and back in 2019, who you have not even met in person. And then now, and it's remote, right? Online only. Did your husband say anything about that? What are you doing? I'm here. Ask help from me. I'm a coach.
So he's more like my son is a swimmer and he's really fast and he always wins his races. And so he's more like a compatible. And so they want me to be to the top when I'm in a zero area. And so for me, it was really, really hard. And I was like, you know what? I have to find somebody else. I know he always helped me and tell me, and I really appreciate that. But I really need somebody didn't know.
Oh, I see. Didn't know. Coming from zero.
Coming from zero. They saying like when I saw you your video and you start talking and I was like, oh wow, it was like a magnet. And I say I need to have my coach.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Because I feel like you understand me because you went to the same level, So and I was like, yeah. And when I told here, oh, I got a coach, he's like, oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
So,
I'm relieved. No more Fanny. Oh, Gloria said that also happened to me when she saw me. So Gloria, you're the next one. You're gonna be the new project, Gloria. All right. Well, thanks for sharing that, Gloria. Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm really happy about that. And I know you mentioned about trusting the training, right? Is there anything else besides a structured training plan that has helped you? What are the things that has helped you to actually gain the knowledge in terms of coaching? What has it made it easier for you with swim, bike, run?
Okay, so everything I've been learning is actually everything, So I've been biking before, my nutrition and everything, but now we're doing 3 sports is teaching you how to manage, time, nutrition, actually nutrition, training, body maintenance, because that was one of the big ones for me because I was injuring myself before.
Yeah.
And another thing helped me to control myself, be patient because I wasn't that patient. I wanted to be
fast right away.
Go
hard, go long. Go hard, go long.
Yeah, and the communication that I have with you. So I learned a lot with you. Everything you tie is the keys of success.
Gotcha. You mentioned did you say injury earlier? So you were injuring yourself. So which particular injury, or are there many of them? What are those things, the physical challenges? Because I read a lot in the group. You've been like, Coach, I cannot do this because of this. Then it's not like once a month. Back then when we started even just running, the running portion, and you were running 11 minutes per mile. Tell me more about those injury or the pain that you were experiencing back then.
Okay, so back then, before I have you, I was having a lot of back problems, and I was
back to
physical therapy, and my knee, my shin.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was going a lot, like probably 3 times a year, and I was like, something I'm doing wrong, and the key was like, I wasn't giving all the help that my body need, like foam rolling, like a stretch really good, and just giving the massage and giving everything that you need. And so that's the problems that I was having. And since, I start with you, I'll be honest, thank goodness my back, it's been 2 years. 2 years that my back has been healthy, no problems at all. Wow. And my knees have been healthy too, no problems. The only thing is my chin.
You say your chin? Oh, the shin. Yeah, the shin is a long term, right? It's been a while.
Yeah, they comes and goes, but the thing I have to just keep doing what you tell me. Just keep doing it. If I don't do it, so I let to elevate and later start getting worse, coach.
Yeah, well, let's show what you do. This is what she does. She actually shares when it's her recovery. She elevates her legs. She spends time with her dog. And of course, she gives herself a treat right there. Don't forget to treat yourself. So so let me see. So you said the back. That one is completely gone for 2 years
gone.
now. And then the
Yes.
pain on the knee, I know, especially when you're running back then, it would hurt, right?
Mhm.
And then the
Yes.
shin, it was a long term. It's like, I think early last year, after the boot camp, you start running, and it's like, coach, already, coach, my shin, what's gonna happen, right? And then it's like on and off, on and off. You also change your shoes, and then we also talk about the your technique as well, your running technique. So now the great part about it when I was talking to you was that during the race that you did, the back-to-back one, this one here, is that this one was even steep hills, right? And you said that you did not feel any problem on your shin. Is that right?
Yes, I didn't feel anything. Yeah, I was
Where
really surprised.
you were
Yeah.
surprised. So we want to know, because the thing is that I know on it was just very recent, in fact, right? I think that was like a couple weekends ago. Yeah, a couple
Yes.
weekends. Actually, this month. This month you did Olympic distance first. The Olympic sprint triathlon distance first, right?
Mhm.
Sprint
Yes.
triathlon distance first, and it was hilly in Oregon. And then
Mhm.
a weekend after, you also did duathlon. Okay, right? And then
Yes.
both of them you are on top of your age group. So now you were surprised that your shin didn't feel pain.
Yes. Yes. I was really.
I want to know
It's,
your secret. So what did you do that
oh,
what did you do? Um, you, did you do anything different from what we've been doing in the past, or did you incorporate, or did you do more?
so I did more. Yeah, because when I feel the pain on my knee, it's like, okay, so I'm not doing enough, so I need to start keeping doing more. I have to keep putting more attention, so that way
Okay.
I can elevate and stopping for running.
Okay.
And so, and every time I communicate with you, and you gave me the exercise, you gave me everything, what to do. And so I just keep doing and keep doing. Even my husband, he's like, "You are having that big shot with the phone rolling."
You're just always hanging out with your foam roller.
Yes.
Okay.
And I was, yeah, and I say, I have to do it. If I don't do it tomorrow, I'm not going to do good, and I'm going to be hurt, and it's going to be worse.
Yeah.
And just ice it, phone rolling, use the ball, and get in the pad too,
Yep.
and just stretching and
Yep.
elevate my leg,
Yep.
and wear some compression socks. That helps a lot.
Compression socks too. So let me
Yeah.
ask you, is this one of those videos that you were following? Because so this one is our member site here. There's a demo
Hmm.
video specifically for shin rehab and care. So there's the lacrosse ball, the demonstration, how it is when you're sitting down, and then more, and then how you do this one. So a lot more. How you massage it also. Is that what you were following?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you were
Yes.
doing that more. So I guess, and we call this one in Feisty Fox coaching as body maintenance, right? Body maintenance for everyone who's actually just tuning in. Put hashtag replay or hashtag live if you're just tuning in. We're talking about amazing Fanny who's been winning this year, and she's a new triathlete. She came from having back pain, knee pain, and shin pain. The shin pain's taking a longer time, but it's on and off. But then during her races, she actually was not feeling anything on the shin. So now what she said, what she shared this to us, is that she's been doing body maintenance. It's fairly new word for a lot of triathletes, because the triathletes, what we do is that swim, bike, run, sleep, eat. Swim, bike, run, sleep, eat. Coach, how do you recover? Stretch, stretch. Is that the body maintenance? Is that enough? Is stretching enough? What do you say, Danny?
Nope. Nope.
Nope,
You have
nope,
to do. I
more.
have to do more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So is body maintenance just stretching? Nope, it's not. So what is body maintenance? Body maintenance is basically the actions, the behaviors, the mindset that you do, the practices that you do before the pain gets really worse. When you do that, then you see the PT, you see the doctor. Now you're on the rehab stage. Okay. What we're trying to do is not to be on reactive mode. We want to be on the proactive mode wherein we're doing body maintenance, just like when we're brushing our teeth. We brush our teeth every single time we eat, right? Not when we go to the dentist, right? So body maintenance is more of, yes, includes stretching, taking care of yourself. That includes sleeping. That includes hydration, having the adequate nutrition, focusing more, feeding yourself with anti-inflammatory food, the power food that would actually get you to a high quality workouts. Okay, that includes body maintenance like foam rolling, lacrosse ball. So now, how do you do that? So that one we also teach athletes, and then where are your trigger points? Okay, how do you massage yourself if in case you are not able to see a professional masseuse? Right? When do you check your doctor? So those are body maintenance. Last but not the least, also strength workouts specifically just for you, not just anything, right? Because we're busy. I mean, Fanny, are you busy?
Yeah, sometimes when we don't have time for swimming pool, we have to drive an hour so I can take him to go swimming there because he swims 6 days a week for 2 hours every day.
While you watch.
And yeah, actually, I have to make sure when he's swimming, I have to do my workout. So to
Okay,
make it, yeah, so I have
that's
to
good.
do
So
my
you
best.
find
So he,
ways. You
yeah,
find ways.
exactly.
That's awesome. That's good. That's good. So yeah, so what Fanny's been doing, and she just spilled the secret, is that she does body maintenance. Anything else that you do? You said something like you stop on the run. Is that right? Do you stop
Hmm.
running, or do you listen to your body when you feel hurt? What do you do when you feel something? Like, let's say you're running, you feel something. What is the process? How do you do it?
Okay, so always like I you say, if you are in pain, stop running. And so that's one my thing. If I feel pain, I stop running and just go home, ice it, and just make it feel better because I don't want it to stop completely running if I don't do other steps. And I've been injured before, and
Mm-hmm.
it sucks to
Yeah,
be sitting
yeah,
on the couch and everybody's training and you
yeah.
are watching
And
TV.
you can't
And
eat your treat.
I know exactly, and I love to have my treat.
Yeah, you can have your treat when you exercise. Is that what you do? So now,
Yeah,
no treat. Okay.
yeah. And so yeah, so I have to follow. And like I say, I trust you a lot, and I have the communication, and I think
Okay.
that's one of the
Yeah,
keys to success
actually.
for the communication that I have with you.
Yeah. Let me just show you. So, why is Fanny getting a lot from the coaching? Is because she communicates big time. So now, what I wanted to share to you is that this is what Fanny does. She runs, and sometimes she feels something. Coach, here you go, solve it, or tell me what to do. And then sometimes, it's the same thing, but it's more of like whereabouts. How do you do it? How often? And sometimes it just needs reminders because we are doing so many different things. And like, hey, I got to go back to body maintenance, right? It's not just about swim, bike, and run. I think also here you said you lost some weight too. And then
Yeah.
you were wanting to know of like how to have a fast transition, the race strategy there. We have Carolyn. Hey, Carolyn, welcome, Carolyn. So right now today we are actually showing of how Fanny is winning this races without feeling any pain. If you have any questions for Fanny, go ahead and put those questions under the comment, and we'll have her help us out. As some of you may not know, Fanny doesn't only do duathlon or triathlon, she actually also does mountain bike races. Fanny loves it. And Fanny, I wanted to ask you because other triathletes does mountain bike, but some of them they only do casual mountain bike. They're also afraid that is that going to interfere my triathlon goals. For you, you're like, coach, I want to do everything. So Fanny also does mountain bike races, and I did show this earlier that she actually won. She does the hard ones. This one was 7,000 feet elevation gain with 70 miles, and another one which is 4,000. So Fanny, how are you able to actually incorporate that in triathlon? Or do you think that mountain bike is helping triathlon or vice versa? What do you say about that?
Um, I think mountain bike, it is fun and it's hard.
Yeah.
And I noticed that helped me a lot with cycling. I've been noticed that because when you are on a heavy bike and you are
Yes.
climbing,
Yes.
and those climbs are not fun, so your legs become more strong. And when you go to grab your TT bike, you are flying, and so
Yeah.
you can see the big difference. And when you are mountain biking and it's hard, and when you're mounting, going in a climb in a TT bike, it's almost like goes more easy. And it is hard, climbing, but it helped me a lot too. So, and
That's good.
yeah, it is fun. Yeah, it is fun.
That's
It
good.
is scary because there are areas really scary. And even if I feel like I'm scared, if I don't feel like I'll be able to go downhill, the area is really rocky or technical, I
Yes.
walk because
Gotcha.
I know myself. If I go, I'm going to crash.
Right, right, right. Yes,
So
yes, yes,
I
yes.
so
So beside the mountain
and I don't
bike, you
want.
also lift weights. You do some core workouts, some strength workouts. Is that helping out too?
Yes, my son helped me with lift weight because he knows a lot about
Okay,
that,
good.
and so yeah, but he's a little bit tough.
Okay, good, good, good. Well, I'm really, really happy about that. So, so besides nutrition, body maintenance, is there anything else that that Feisty Fox coaching has helped you, or training? Is there anything else that Feisty Fox coaching has helped you?
um, Confidence.
Oh,
It's been helping me a lot. Confidence on my
confidence.
swim. Yeah,
Why?
because
How and why? How does that? How did that happen?
um just over the time, just I think every training, every step that you gave us is help us to, like help us to focus on every technique, every lap, and even open water. So now you see me in a swimming in an open water. I'm so confident that if I look like 2 years ago, I was afraid. I was crying before getting in the water, and I was swimming in a survivor motion. And so
Now it's
now
not.
I just in the water, and
You're
just
just
relax.
loving it.
Yes, and
Okay.
and I feel like I can be more like a long distance than
Right.
short
Right.
distance.
Right. Right.
I feel like I can keep swimming. So that there's a confidence that I have, and especially another part is on running, because like 2 years ago I was running 11 miles. I mean 11. It was my peak,
Even
11.
11, 12. Yeah.
Yeah, and now when I look my pace, 9:30. Did I'm running 9:30. Sometimes I go to 8, and it's like really,
And
and
after a
it's
bike too. That's after a bike that you're running fast without pain. That's amazing.
yes.
That's really
And
amazing.
yeah, and just when I get up from the bike, I'm so confident that I'm running. It's like, wow, I better start slowing down my pace because I'm going to burn now.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm like, coach, I'm going too fast. I don't know how to stop myself.
Right, right.
So,
But sometimes it's hard to
yeah.
stop an unstoppable, amazing athlete like you, Fanny. I wanted to ask you, like, because the thing is that where you came from, you were running 11, 12 minutes per mile, having back pain, knee pain, and your pace was even, you can't, like you said, you can't even finish 200 yards on open water, not in the pool. And your pace was 235 minutes per 100 yards, going to sub 2 minutes, and then now you're just winning races. Other athletes would think like, is she on? Well, has she been an athlete? But not really. I mean, we had COVID-19, and literally, you just started racing this year, and then when you race, you gave it all, and you're winning. So I wanted to ask you: there are a lot of other athletes there. There are a lot of other athletes there. I am new. I'm just gonna sit here and watch people and let them win. for you, you are new. When you show up at the race, you said there's a lion. There's a lion that just want to get out there and you compete and you give your best. So what could you tell other athletes just like you, the old Fanny? What can you advise them? Top 3, if you can give us, or top 2 or 3 things that you can give us to help them out.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Tell me more.
Don't be scared, because sometimes we don't believe ourselves that we can do a lot of stuff. I wasn't think I will be able to do swimming, and now I can do it. Just don't let the fear, keep feeding you, and say you cannot do it. Just don't be afraid,
Sure.
Don't be afraid to that. Don't be scared. And the second will be like, just trust yourself.
Trust yourself.
We are amazing human beings that we can do anything.
There you go.
Anything.
Yes, I love it. Good. All right.
Yeah. And the third is like, trust your coach.
Trust your coach.
Trust your coach.
Would that be your husband, who's a swim coach?
So can a lot on my bike.
There you go.
So and my bike in the first house. Yeah.
Gotcha. So even a coach who's doing a remote, like online, could actually help, because that's what's happening to you. Is that right?
Oh yeah.
And online. Yeah. So does it matter whether you see me in person or not? Of course, it's much better that you're here. We hang out, right? But in terms of like, if someone wants to improve, do they need to be in person? Or what's the most important thing about a coach?
The most important thing is the communication.
Communication.
Gotcha. Yes, the communication, and do what the coach is asking to do, and just send the video, because we're not able to see, in person. At least you can see me on the videos, and you can tell me what that I'm doing wrong. And so when I go back to the pool, I can fix it. And later send you the videos again. And you, I think so both, if you are close, if you have the opportunity to go see your coach, just go take the advantage. If you're not able to see the coach, send a bunch of videos.
Yeah. So it looks like the video can work and has been working, right? Okay. Because that's what my thoughts also in the past. Like, I got to have my coach in person. But unfortunately, it's just so hard and limited of who the available coaches, and I need to find the right coach. I see more of a partner in sports who can read my mind before I talk. Who's like, there's like this ESP, Okay, I think Fanny, okay. So, all right, good. Communication is definitely very important. I think that's basically it. So, Caroline, Gloria, Lisa, I know. What did you pick from this live interview? And if you're just listening to the replay, go ahead, ask questions. And Fanny would love to be in touch with you if you're in Oregon. She's going to challenge you or take you to a ride. But so just comment down below. What did you get from today? And which one will you implement? The main thing is actually she just tell you the secret of how she's being able to recover fast and also prevent injury and still win. So if you have not catch that, which one is that you're doing, Fanny?
Body maintenance.
There you go. Body maintenance. So if you missed those, that when we talked about it, rewind, go back to it, ask more questions so you can also enjoy your training and racing without pain, because pain is no fun, no treat. No treat also. You got to work out and treat. That's what Fanny does. All right. Have a great week, everyone. It's good having you all. Bye.
Bye.